Hi, today we're taking a look at the Belkin Access Folio Stand for the brand new Apple iPad 2. This was actually just recently put out by Belkin. I myself, when I bought my iPad, I got one of those magnetic clasps like most people did on launch day. I find myself, one of the problems I had with the magnetic clasps, I'll show you, is that though it's nice and I really like the functionality of the built-in magnets and the auto-closing feature, the one thing that I find myself having a problem with is the back of my case. I get a little nervous that I'm going to scratch up the back of my $700 iPad. So that's where a full case comes into play. And so today, as I said before, we're taking a look at the Belkin Access Folio Stand. This retails for $39.99 at most major electronic stores. So let's dive into this. For ease of convenience, I've actually already put the iPad in the case. How you actually put the iPad in the case is just like the first generation iPad case. If you take a look here, there's a flap that you slide the iPad into here and then you close the flap, just like the first generation iPad case. There we go. And also just like the first generation Apple iPad case, it has a cutout on the back right here where you can actually take the front flap, flip it and tuck it into this flap right here, and that allows you to watch things in landscape mode, which is kind of nice. So like that, or you can watch it that way, either which way, which is kind of nice. True to form, you have the typical cutouts for the proximity sensor, you've got the light sensor, FaceTime camera, you've got the cutouts for the volume rocker, you have the mute button, the cutouts for the headphone jack. The headphone jack cutout's a little problematic. It keeps sliding to the side, which is slightly annoying. So I have to keep repositioning the headphone jack because it keeps getting covered up by the piece of plastic right here. Another concern that I have with this case is that if you notice with the new design with the iPad 2, the back is tapered off, it's sloped. And so with the sleep button, I find myself having a really hard time. Let's see if I can show you a shot of this. I've had myself having a really hard time trying to press the button because it's at an angle. And then you have this big ridge right here, so it makes it real harder to press the sleep wake button. You've got the front flap, which it's a pretty good material. I don't like the fact that there's nothing actually keeping it closed. So if you throw it into a bag, it's going to flip open or anything like that. I do, however, like the fact that they included a pocket on here. I think that's really nice if you're a student or a business professional. It is nice to be able to put stuff, papers, documents, stuff like that in the case, which is actually kind of nice. I forgot to mention you also have the sensor for the camera, which is nice. It's a nice big opening. The feel of the case, I don't really like the feel of the case. It's kind of a nitty-gritty corduroy feel, but once again, that's just personal preference, to be honest. But overall, the case, it's not bad. I mean, for the price, it's $40. It is a nice alternative to the Apple magnetic cases because the back of your case will get covered so that it won't inevitably get scratched by not having a cover on there. And yeah, that's it. So that's once again, this is the Belkin Access Folio Stand for the Apple iPad 2. You can get this at most major electronic retailers, $39.99. Thanks.